Good evening, everyone. My name is Rashi Ghosh, and I welcome you to the seventh edition of ETCISO Annual Conclave. We are live from Visakhapatnam, and we have been joined today by Mr. Uday. He's from Sequretek. Welcome to the conversation, sir.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. So, to begin with, every conversation around technology, security, cybersecurity is incomplete without a mention of AI. To begin with, AI for security and security for AI has been central theme of security conversations in
Absolutely.
today's time. So, what are your views in this regard?
I personally believe that AI is here to stay. To talk about Gartner, Gartner did a year-long research across the world, across 90 cybersecurity vendors, including us, and they wanted to know how does AI and ML actually help innovatively in detecting faster, quicker, better, and also to respond in an automated manner. And cut the long story short, after a year long research, they identified Sequretek as one of the top 10 cybersecurity vendors which uses AI very innovatively. Just as a data point, 6.5 billion raw events are seen by Sequretek on a daily basis. And out of that, 6.5 billion raw events, security events, we generate about 150 to 180 incidents. It's like the needle in the haystack. And that could not have been done if you do not have AI used innovatively in detection. So not only are we getting threat intelligence, but matching to that and removing a lot of malicious IPs, we also do a lot of anomalic user behavior. Like if you're coming into an organization at 9 o'clock in the morning and leaving at 6, your behavior is well known in a big data lake. So when somebody else comes from North Korea with your credentials at, let's say, at 9 o'clock in the night, they know very well that it is not a normal thing. And then the behavior of that person is completely different. So this is called anomalic user behavior. Similarly, if your entity or any of your technology products is delivering an anomalic behavior, again, AI is helpful to do that. Automated response is another very, very important area. So how quickly do you respond to an attack determines whether you can control that attack. And for that, the attacks are all over the place. It's not just at a particular point. So in order to orchestrate all these attacks and then able to automate a response is very, very important, aligned to the businesses. So AI is very, very strongly required in many organizations because attackers are using generative AI to penetrate. So if you don't have an AI defense, you would just not be able to handle it. You are bound to get attacked.
That is interesting to hear about AI defense, a new term in conversation of AI
Absolutely.
discussions. So, all right, along with AI, people also think a lot about cost optimization, be it CISO, security laser, or any technical leader. How do you think if you're investing in your organization, you're ensuring cost optimization for their deployments?
So, a very interesting question because ROI, return on investment, is directly a answer for this particular question. So, before I move into that, let's take the total cost of ownership. The cost of ownership is not just acquiring a technology. That's only a one third of your cost. The second cost is the people who are required to actually deliver those security solutions. The third are the building the processes and having a governance. All of this contributes to total cost of ownership. Now, whenever you have seen a traditional problem happening, the first answer is to put people to problem. So if there is a particular device or a technology that you've implemented, you put X number of people to do everything related to that product, whether it's installation, implementation, integration, or even managing, and then delivering those cybersecurity services. That means that your cost is continuously going to go up. Second thing is, in the traditional world, events per second is the way to actually measure how the billing is to be done. So if you are having a SOC vendor, his monthly billing is going to continuously go up because the number of incidents that is happening or number of events that are happening is just spiraling because of China, India skirmish, or because of the various other nation state attackers that are attacking us, or just by sheer digitization your transactions have gone up. So your cost of ownership is actually going to go up. Now in such a place, how do I keep this cost down? Two answers: automation and AI, the previous answer. So, where is automation? So, if you look at the traditional SIEM, you would put for every customer you acquire almost like 15 to 20 people to run three shifts for you because it's a 24/7 operations, and you would need analysts on top of that, and you need subject matter experts, and then you need malware researchers. All of them add to your cost. Similarly, if you take an identity management solution, again you have because the technologies are so varied, you cannot have one person knowing everything. So all of this increases your total cost of ownership. Where automation comes into play, and what we have done is instead of going linear with cost, What we have done is we have deployed a lot of automation. So when you deploy automation, your number of people cost is just going to be fairly stationary, and we pass on the benefit to the customer. Going back to the earliest example, 6.5 billion raw events and 170 odd incidents across 200 customers means a customer does not need more than 3 or 4 people, and that is a significant reduction from 30 odd people that he needs. Okay, it's one third. So that is one important. Second thing, if you take cyber insurance as a cost, in cyber insurance the costs are going up because the value of the ransom that's being asked is very high. An average cost of a breach, as per Ponemon research and Statista and all that, is close to about $4.6 million for every breach. It can go as high as 10 million. Now that means you have to insure accordingly. Now that becomes very, very expensive. So what we have done is, because we have got the state of the art technologies for monitoring, for identity, and for endpoint security, or for services, we are able to reduce the insurance cost by 30%. So that is again a way in which we are cost optimized, and delivering all of these through a complete platform. It's called Percept platform, and each of these are products, and then we add services to it, and we are able to deliver this to a mid-sized organization which does not have cybersecurity talent, because it's a very difficult talent to acquire and then to retain, because everybody is walking around with 2 or 3 job offers in their pockets, because it's a very rare skill to get. We are able to meet that requirement. So the customer then is able to handle it. The last part is that this is all coming as SaaS. In a SaaS, software as a service, you're paying on subscription. So you're not paying up a perpetual software for 5 years, and that's a huge capex investment. And so in the market, subscription based and SaaS based is very simple. And we keep it very simple, just like our tagline which says simplify security. It's a device based billing and not an events per second based billing. Earlier, the billing is to be how many hour events you paid, so much is the cost. But since you are doing a device based billing, it's a very controlled billing that we have. So these are all the things that we deliver, and our customers are very happy with us on that.
Very interesting way of putting cost optimization at place by device based services. So, to sum it up, we would like to know how has been your experience so far at ETCISO Annual Conclave. We are hosting the seventh edition of the conference. How did you like it?
I love it. I have been a part of ET family I've been in the industry for 38 years, and across organizations like Cisco, IBM, Novell, NTT, etc. In Cisco, we were platinum always. I used to always be associated with ET, and we used to do private events with you. We had a budget of close to $1 million that we used to spend on ET for various activities across ET, and also with Times of India and things like that. Post which, when I came here, I said one of the things we must do is with ET. Okay, so we have a lot of conversation that we do with ET. We are actively involved with ET. I just love ET as a family. I think it's an extended family for marketeer like me, because of the quality of the show, the quality of your audience. And I met a whole lot of CISOs during the Innovation Hub today. I met about 25 of them, top notch. They are the people who actually take decisions in their organization. So it's a privilege to be meeting them. And this is a watering hole where you get the best of the minds coming together. And the talks that are there on your stage are so refreshing. And then they're so actively involved. In a place like Vishakhapatnam, which has such a beautiful sunset going on right now, but people are still sitting here and talking and listening, means they're serious about it. So I think it's a great platform, and that I'm talking to you now, it's going to be in social media. So people who missed it for various personal reasons, they can still see a lot of that. I think this is a must attend show. This is a must attend platform. I would love your subscriptions to go up sky high. God bless and all the very best.
Thank you so much for your insightful views and your kind words towards our organization and the event in particular. I hope you enjoy your stay and the event as such, and then we hope to see you in future as well.
You can
Thank,
you can take my next year's registration right now. I will be there.
thank you so much, sir.